Hello to my beautiful family of light. You know who you are, and I want to welcome you to my channel. My name is Claudia. So I posted a few weeks back a piece on homelessness, my homelessness, and so I want to share with you the metaphysical approach that I take in my life, and what that was all about, and what it remains all about is that every single day of my life, I am the creator of my existence. You are the creator of what's going on in your life. Let me explain that. In 2000, I became homeless through a series of stuff you just can't even imagine, right? Okay, so a girlfriend said, well, come and stay with me. I've got room here and we'll just work something out. So I did, and we did that for a few weeks. And then another girlfriend said, well, come and stay here. This is more convenient for you, to your friends, to the other activities, and yada, yada. And so off I went. And after a few months, they put up an RV and basically made me comfortable in my home on wheels at their place. And I came and went and did the things that I do. And I firmly try to walk my talk every single day of my life, in that, you know, God is my source, my substance, my sustenance, and my supply. There is nothing, whether any job I've ever had, that didn't come from my source. Food, housing, shelter. Now, I've always believed I would have a roof and a meal, and God just proves that every single day. Okay, and then about a month ago, it's been just a little less than a month ago, I really did become homeless. The gal I was staying with moved, sold their home, and I was out and had really pretty much exhausted all my options. I was offered a place with family, but I opted to go explore what homelessness really is about. And so I went into, and it was winter, very cold, and so I went into a homeless shelter, and I spent just, well, it was about 10 days total there. Came and went a couple of times, but and when that exhausted itself and the shelter was closing, I just say, and this is what I do most days when I'm not sure what my path is supposed to be, I just say, well, what do you have in store for me next? And I turn that question towards heaven, towards the unseen, towards my guidance, the God that I know and trust will provide the roof and the meal. And within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I had a phone call from another friend in a whole nother city, in fact, in another part of the state, very upset and distraught. And we talked, and she said, why don't you come and stay with me for a while? And I said, I'd love to. So I did, and that was my experience in the geodesic dome. So if you want to look at my videos, you can find the homeless shelter and the geodesic dome. Okay, well, after we got that all settled, and I'd been there about a week, and we chopped wood, and we worked on the property a little bit, and we visited a lot, and just enjoyed each other's company. I hadn't seen her for quite a while. Then, and I knew the time was winding down. You can feel it. You have a sense when you're through with that job. You have a sense when you know this relationship can't go any further. You know when the car needs to get repaired. And why do we become afraid? Because I can't afford it. I don't know what to do with myself if I do that. And if I leave or walk out, where am I going to go? Okay. Those are fears. I do not dwell. I do my best not to dwell in fear, and it does crop up once in a while. We're human. We don't have any choice in the matter. Well, so I said, okay, it sounds like it's time for me to go. And within minutes, and I tell you exactly minutes, I got a text message from a good friend, a dear friend in Wyoming, who asked if I would come and stay through the winter, the rest of the winter, into spring, up to summer. They didn't know when they'd be coming back. They're in another property in another part of the country. And I said, sure. And I will be here as long as that works out. So, my friends, I'm telling you, it takes practice to let go of the fear, to move into asking, because this is a free will body. The unseen, your guidance, your inner compass is there to help you, and you have more help. I mean, if you looked at what was around you, if I could paint it, it would be so far deep you couldn't even see the end of it. You are loved beyond your imagining. We are humans attempting to step into the other aspect of ourselves, which will guide us into the things that we desire, the things that we want for ourselves in our lives, all the good that you could possibly imagine. So that's where I'm at. I'm in Wyoming. I ask, and it is given. It is answered. Abraham Hicks has a wonderful book, Ask and It Is Given. You can go on YouTube and look up all those. It takes practice. You must practice. If you notice you're struggling, if you notice you're going into fear, if you notice that you're angry or upset, you've got to take a step back, because our Creator, which is part of what we are, is all about creating the new me, the me that trusts beyond the shadow of a doubt that there is something at work in our lives that is absolutely magnificent. And when you begin thinking like that, you don't have to believe it immediately. I'm in my 70s, and I've been working on this for 35 or 40 years. So here I am in a homeless shelter, but I wanted to know what that experience was like. I wanted to know, is there a way I can help them? I wanted to know when you're absolutely down and out. You don't have the groceries. You don't have the money to move. You don't have gas money. What system is it that's going to pick up and help you? It isn't designed to be a never-ending story. It's designed to get you out of a situation into hopefulness. When you lose hopefulness, then you've lost the ball game. Don't do that. Don't do that. Turn to God. Turn to the inner compass, the inner guidance systems. Those systems are in place to take you to a world that is not even imaginable for you. It is so miraculous and wonderful. And the minute you begin asking and trusting that it'll come, it may not be this minute for you. I've got a lot more practice about the energy that's required to shift into. I mean, you can't be in a place of this will never work. I can't do it. I won't. There's nothing going to happen for me. I have always believed I'll have a roof and a meal, and you can do the same. Or a better this, or a better that, or, keep stepping forward, keep looking forward. Don't let the past drag you in and drag you down. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm trying not to do these every day. It's a little hard on me, but I love it. I love it so much. I just want to tell you all how much I love it. And I appreciate very much that you take the time to like and subscribe, share so that others can hear, and the seeds that I'm attempting to plant, let them fall on fertile soil, my friends. Let them fall on fertile soil. You are loved beyond your imagining, and that is me. I'm doing that for you, with you, to help you learn to love yourself. You are a divine being of light, a child of our Creator. Okay, so if you want more information about me, check the description below. And until we meet again, be well, be safe, be happy.